This terrible beast isn't outstandingly large, being about the size of a large hound, but the body is lean and muscular. Its head seems almost disproportionately large. Its fangs are long and glisten like daggers. Its snake-like eyes shine a bright green, akin to emeralds. Its paws are graceful, and its gait exudes an aura of confidence. Its patterning is reminiscent of panthers. Though what makes this beast truly terrible is not how it looks, but how it behaves and how it hunts. It has a nasty temper, ready to fight anything to defend a domain. Within its fangs lies an insidious toxin unlike anything I've ever seen. Instead of causing a quick death, it almost appears to drain the life force of the envenomed, leaving them vulnerable to attack. These animals appear to be rare and elusive, but please, you must be prepared to defend yourself against such a lethal threat. No beast strikes as much fear into my heart as the Chailer. For a long time, ophaurs were difficult to spot, living far away from human settlements. In places which are particularly rare, they were, for a long time, thought to be a myth. Chailer is the archaic name for the ophaur and whatever weird reconstruction people made of them. The expansion of human settlements led to both an increase in ophaur sightings and an increase in ophaur population, and as a result, people were finally able to form an opinion on them. A combination of the ophaur's venom, tendency to attack livestock and pets, general aggression with nesting, and opportunistic nature made the ophaur not be viewed in a favorable light by many cultures. They were viewed as cruel, almost bloodthirsty creatures who used dirty tactics to get their way. Some also viewed them as tricksters due to their elegant, almost beautiful appearance contrasting against their ferocity and perceived cruelty. Due to this negative perception of ophaurs, many refused to research them. For a long while, nobody knew what ophaurs truly were or how they truly lived. People just didn't think it was worth the risk. For a long time, it was thought that ophaurs were mammals. Nobody knew exactly what mammal they were, but they were thought to be either carnivorans or a strange relative of primates. It was not discovered that they laid eggs until much later, since many people didn't dare to peek into their dens. Once it was discovered that they laid eggs, they were immediately classified as monostremes because, well, they fit the bill enough. Later skeletal analysis revealed an entirely different story. These creatures weren't mammals at all. Their skull was that of a reptile? They are mammal-like reptiles. The discovery of the last synapses was quite revolutionary, actually. The ophaur could provide further insight about how mammals came to be. However, the ophaur status as a reptile gave people who disliked ophaurs a perfect excuse to kill them and their eggs. They're reptiles. They don't have feelings, they thought. Luckily, after some morphological studies, it turned out that they, along with all synapsids, weren't reptiles at all. Behavioral studies also show that ophaurs did in fact have feelings. They were much more than animals running on instinct. But there is one piece of the puzzle missing. What is an ophaur? They're synapsids, the last ones that aren't mammals, but what kind of synapsids are they? Everything clicked into place with the discovery of Borea. The ophaur skull isn't very derived, so key features of the Borea genus still persist today. And now it all makes sense. The ophaur is a descendant of Borea. Eventually, the ophaur got a scientific name, Ophaur toxicodon. Ophaur was originally a nickname for this genus, but the name got popular enough to where people started using it outside of scientific circles. Unfortunately, someone had already described the ophaur as Neoborea not long before Ophaur was coined. The name ophaur still stuck. And now, in the modern day, while there are still many people who dislike ophaurs, the amount of ophaur fans outnumber them. And that's what we need to know about the history of how humans viewed ophaurs. Be sure to subscribe, and I hope you had a good Halloween last week.